Hello, I am Rebecca Elliott, and I'm going to read to you the first chapter from my new YA novel, Pretty Funny for a Girl. Dressed in a tight, gold sequined, off-the-shoulder catsuit, I have my leg slung over the shoulder of Ron Weasley as we dance the salsa in front of an enthusiastic studio audience made up entirely of penguins. Not real penguins, penguin chocolate bars. The dance finishes and the judges, Lady Gaga, Paddington, Winston Churchill and Darth Vader, all give us a 10. Ron Weasley kisses me on the cheek and says it's all down to me, that not only am I the best dancer who moves across the floor like a goddess, but I'm also hilariously funny. I blush and crack a joke. The crowd howls with laughter as he drags me back onto the dance floor and we salsa the night away. It's possible I'm dreaming. I'm a bit suspicious. Chocolate bars aren't normally the size of people. Winston Churchill's actually dead. Ron Weasley's a fictional character, and my normal body couldn't actually move like this, even if my life depended on it. But then my normal body is fat. And in this dream, as with all others, I'm not fat. I'm not thin either. I'm just me. Just the inside me. The me. Although, judging by my current dream, the me might not be fat, but it is pretty weird, and seems to have a crush on Ron Weasley that I was unaware of until now. I try to hold on to it, but the dream floats away, and rushing in to take its place is the realisation that the music I've been dream dancing to is actually my phone screaming "La cucaracha" next to my head. It's my alarm telling me to wake up for school, meaning, I actually have to get up. Which means moving, which seems impossible. Eyes still clamped shut, I concentrate all my efforts into one of my arms. It slowly rises into the air before manoeuvring over to the bedside table and hovering above it. Like one of those claw machines at the arcade, I repeatedly lower my hand and grab wildly, hoping to chance upon my phone, still loudly singing the most annoying tune ever written. Why, oh why, did I think that song was a good idea for an alarm and a ringtone? Must have thought it was funny. I'll change it later, except I know that I won't. The exact same thing's been happening every morning for days now. On the bedside table, books, glasses of water and jars of moisturiser, used only once or twice before I got bored with the whole idea of a facial routine, go flying. Until I finally locate the phone with my fingertips. I clasp it tight, trying to strangle the thing to death, then yank it towards me. I prise open one eye just enough to squint at the time, inconceivable as it is, 6:45. No one should be awake at 6:45, it's ridiculous. I blindly paw at the screen and eventually manage to turn off the alarm. The next thing I know, Ron Weasley shouts my name in a high-pitched voice as he punches me in the stomach for messing up the foxtrot. Haylah! My eyes fly open and I realise it's actually my 4-year-old brother Noah, who's just jumped on my stomach to wake me up. Haylah, hey! Ow, Noah, what are you doing? I mumble. I'm hungry, I want breakfast. I make a sound halfway between a sigh and a sob as I look at my phone still clenched in my fist. It's 7:30. I've slept in again. I stayed up way too late watching comedy on the internet again. Why is my midnight brain incapable of thinking, you know what, I'll watch that next video tomorrow and go to sleep now when I choose, rather than keep watching the next clip and the next clip until I slump into a coma and my phone hits me in the face. Stupid midnight brain, I groan, as I hide my face back under the duvet and squirm around, trying to shift Noah off me. But, like a tiny champion rodeo rider on a bucking bronco, there's no way he's coming off, no matter how much I thrash about or alert animal welfare organisations. Noah giggles, loving our new game. So I give up the thrashing and slowly emerge from the duvet, squinting at the blinding daylight like a disgruntled tortoise woken early from hibernation by a psychotic squirrel. Fine, okay, I say. I'll get breakfast. Just get off and give me a minute, yeah? Now, he shouts as he bumps up and down on my belly. Ow, Noah, that really hurts. But it's like a big bouncy castle, he says, still merrily thumping up and down. Thanks, I say, raising my eyebrows. Body positivity is not exactly one of my little brother's strengths. Or perhaps it is. To him, resembling a bouncy castle is a body positive. After all, the ideal body to a 4-year-old would be bouncy, or have a tail, or 5 arms, or be covered in rainbow-coloured fur. It wouldn't be anything as boring as thin and beautiful. He looks confused, but keeps bouncing. Thank you? What for? I was being sarcastic. Noah stops bouncing and leans his little round freckled face down towards me. What's star cat sick? I prop myself up on my elbows so our noses are nearly touching. That's a very good question, Noah, I say seriously. Then I grin. Come on, let's get breakfast. Yay, breakfast! A small laugh escapes through my nose. There's a few words Noah doesn't quite say right yet. Mum says we shouldn't laugh at him, but sometimes it's extremely hard not to. It's breakfast, I say. Breakfast? No, look, try saying it slowly. Breakfast. Breakfast. I give up. Yeah, that's exactly it. Come on. We plod down to the kitchen, past the toys, clothes and books that Mum continues to optimistically pile on the stairs for us to take to our rooms. We ignore them, of course, and head into the kitchen, where every surface is covered with dirty dishes, pans, empty microwavable cartons, half-eaten tins of beans, and well, you get the idea, it's a mess. And I know I should clear it up, but clearing up is just really, really boring. I mean, no one ever lay on their deathbed thinking, I wish I'd cleared up the kitchen a bit more. Look, I'll clear it up tonight, okay? Bring me food, woman, says Noah, grabbing a spoon from the drawer and then sitting on his favourite chair at the kitchen table, a dark wooden thing with a bogey green stained velour seat pad. None of our furniture matches, and not in a trendy, eclectic way, because not only does our furniture not match any other furniture we have, it also doesn't match anyone's idea of what attractive furniture looks like. What do you fancy this morning? I say, fumbling around in the cereal cupboard. Corny Flakers, Rice Krispicles, Choco Pops. We never have the real makes of cereal, only the cheap supermarket brand knockoffs, but Mum insists they come from exactly the same factory, only some get boxed for stupid rich people and the rest for smart poor people. Noah ignores me, instead giving all his attention to his upside-down reflection in the spoon as he pulls tiny gargoyle faces at it. Come on, Noah, decide quickly, we're in a bit of a rush, I say. Eventually, Noah shovels 2 wheaty Bixits down his throat, while I pile anything handheld and edible into his lunchbox. After putting in all the normal lunchboxy stuff, I grab a jar of Marmite, hold it up to the light and put that in. This is one of our favourite games. We've not really got the time, but I can't resist. No, he shouts, his spoon halfway to his mouth. I can't eat that. No, I say. How about this? And I put a potato in his lunchbox instead. Not that either, he says, laughing, but still shoveling in the cereal. No? Oh, okay. These, though, surely, I say, putting in a tea bag and a couple of dishwasher tablets. He's got the giggles now, and by the time I prepare to sprinkle Bisto over the top, he's spitting wheaty Bixits across the kitchen in full-on hysterics. Noah, I say, wiping up the mess. I'm not annoyed, though. I love being able to make him laugh so much that cereal comes out of his nose. Do it again, he says as I wipe his face. No, we really haven't got time, Noah. Come on, finish your bowl. I'm on a diet, so I just have a yoghurt and 2 pieces of toast and a Twix. Then I install Noah in front of Mum's iPad while I take a shower. In the bathroom, I step on the scales. Then I realise I'm still wearing the t-shirt I slept in, so I take that off and get back on again. Then I realise my hair's tied back in a scrunchie, so I take that out and consider shaving my head, as long hair's got to weigh a fair bit too, right? Then I remember long hair's more flattering on a round face, and I get back on the scales again. Then I realise I haven't been to the loo yet, so I sit down and squeeze out what I can, and then get back on the scales again. Then I realise I should have weighed myself before breakfast, not after. Everyone knows that. So I figure I can probably take around 6 pounds off the reading anyway. Then I realise I ate pasta last night, and they always say you shouldn't weigh yourself the morning after eating pasta, as it throws the result completely off. So I ignore the reading entirely and hide the scales behind the laundry basket to stop them looking at me with their evil, judgmental glare. While exfoliating in the shower, and surely all that exfoliated dead skin weighs a couple of extra pounds too, right? I am alarmed to find a gold sticker firmly adhered to my outer right thigh. It reads, Made in China, and probably came off one of Noah's toys. It takes some serious scrubbing to get it off, making me wonder how long has it been there. Oh God, was it there last night when I went swimming? My meddling aunt bought me an annual pass for the local swimming pool for my birthday. She said it was to help me get fit, but of course she meant it was to help me get less fat. Now I think about it, I do remember a severe-looking middle-aged woman staring at my thighs as I got out of the pool last night. I just thought she was a weirdo, but she was probably thinking, "Good God, do the Chinese make everything now, even our fat kids?" I guess at this point we really ought to address the elephant in the room being whichever room I'm in, and the elephant always being me, because elephants are fat, and so am I. I'm not crazy fat though, if that's what you're thinking. I'm not the kind of fatty who inspires Channel 5 documentaries or makes the news for rolling over and accidentally asphyxiating a cat and not realising for 2 weeks. I'm just regular fat, round, wobbly, that kind of thing. And I'm not one of those fatties who's all up top or all down below. Nope, I'm fat all over me. Big stomach, big bum, and in recent times, big boobs too. My norks came in around 2 years ago, and since then, my body's just been a collection of perfectly round, overlapping circles, like a Venn diagram, or a really basic and badly drawn spirograph pattern. So, yeah, I've got a great rack. But even before the chesticles, I've always been big. My mum used to call it puppy fat, but now I think even she realises these puppies aren't just for Christmas, they're for life. The truth is, whatever I look like, I don't feel fat on the inside. Non-fat people think fat people must feel differently to them, experience the world in a different way, that everything we think and do must be affected by our fatness. But I feel normal, whatever normal is. I don't feel weighed down or like I'm wearing extra padding. I actually forget that I'm fat until I walk past a mirror or get called a name and suddenly I'm reminded, oh yeah, I'm fat. And I don't eat all the time either, or daydream about food, or sit and devour a cake in one sitting, or binge and then starve myself. I just get hungry, and I like eating. Eating quite a lot is normal for me. It's my normal. But this story isn't about my weight. So if you're thinking there's going to be a happy ending where I have an epiphany and become a slim, sexy health freak who's into yoga and mung beans, they're a thing, right? Then think again, sunshine. This is me, and these are my massive boobs. Take us or leave us. Hope you liked it. Bye, see you soon, bye.